Hello and welcome back to finally some League of Legends content. I haven't been able to play really in a long time, but I'm finally done with the bootcamp. I had first. I was Diamond 1, like 40 LP or so, climbed from Silver 3 to Diamond 1. But then I threw it. I threw it because I wanted to go for Masters, so then I just ended up owning myself pretty hard. I went down to D40P and I just said, yeah, you know what? Nah, I don't want this. So instead of grinding right now, I'm tossing it away, and just saying I'm satisfied with my performance. I did pretty well on my peak, and I'll take home a nice fifth place. So unlucky, but it happens. And here I am. I'm gonna be playing this game for, well, obviously I'm gonna be playing for the next little bit because I haven't in a while. I haven't, and I heard that Jarvan got nerfed. He got nerfed by a little bit, his passive, which actually matters a lot on the clear, but we'll see. It's actually pretty nice because once people hop off your champion, you don't see it banned, you don't see it picked, you can finally, enjoy it again, I suppose, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to enjoy it. So, I haven't played a hot second. I had to do my A2K games and stuff, and super tired yesterday. It should be a good threshold. Yeah, everything is still muscle memory, you know what I mean? Also, these icons, man, what a So, I'm still familiar with how to play League. I mean, I better be, right? Like, if you play something for 10 years, even if you take, like, a week break, you should be able to do it. Be able to pick it up immediately. For sure. So. It's good. Some of the thresholds are a little bit different. For sure. Still a ridiculously fast clear. Yep. Feels pretty nuts. This feels good, actually. You compare this to TFD's RNG, and it's like, man, I have a clear game plan of what I want to do. And like, yeah, your teammates could die, your teammates could just straight up feed. I understand this. There are gonna be things out of your control regardless of what game you play, unless it's like, I don't know, like a fighting game or something, and every input is yours. There's gonna be lag. There's gonna be some variance sometimes. The rock paper scissors. I understand. This, my goodness, it took TFT to make me miss this. I should have dropped my flag earlier. If I dropped my flag, oh, I would have. Ooh, let's see if he's doing anything. I got him, don't worry. It's okay. Maybe I go for a hold here? No. This is a TP. It's fine. Ooh, if he got that would have been so sick. Although there's a Soraka here, so I do want to back. I'm incentivized to just go back instead. You're kidding me, dude. There's a ward there? It's annoying. Back's a little bit delayed. I can't go for this because there's a ward here. There's a ward here as well. I could kind of path around it, but I don't think it's worth. You want to just go back to your clear for sure. 2 smite charges. Don't want to overstay. Right, see, that's in my control. No more level 7. Roll down on 4-1. And just don't hit, Man. I don't know how these TFT streamers do it, dude. I have no clue. You go 8th, you lose 60. You go first, you gain 40. I mean, I can somewhat empathize as a League of Legends player, but I've never seen minus 60 in my life. You know? Like, getting equal gains is at least better than losing 1.5. My goodness. And it is directly related to your performance, but not entirely to your performance too, is the thing. I'm sure the comments will have all the gripes. All the gripes. This guy's gonna get dove. This guy will simply get dove. I need to watch, just in case. And my camera. Yeah, the moment she gets tagged by that Vex R, I need to move. She's out of lethal, I think. Yeah, I doubt Quantum wants to die for it. Good, I get to just get Crab here. It's gonna ping these. We know that Graves is on the, what's it called? Dragon. Yeah, I'm down. We have ulti. We can move. They're on the dragon. We could probably catch this guy as he's rotating. You're fucking kidding me. You're motherfucking kidding me. Okay, good, good, good. Build the pathway. Woo! Jeez, man. Wow. Okay, I'll be here in case of dive. Okay. This is an important thing to do as a jungler. You see, jungling is not always going to be about responding to what's happening like on your screen, like directly. There's some moments where you have to anticipate what your opponent will do, or you at least have to cover that option, right? So this is really important. If your laner is like 5 HP, I mean, it's pretty obvious what you should do, right? Pretty obvious what your laner should do as well, maybe just back off. But sometimes you have to catch a wave. And so if you know that your teammate needs to catch a wave, you should expect your opponent to know the same thing and just be ready to counter in case they do anything crazy. And so a lot of high elo is just like, it's kind of like betting for value, you know? If there's a moment where you can get some value, throwing away 4 or 5 seconds just to hover and see if it happens, right? It's totally fine. Totally fine. Now, a lot of the times people preach like, just be perfectly efficient, always just farm. It's like, yes, always farm. For the most part, always farm. But also know when to break that kind of rule and just like stand behind a laner. And it's funny because like it works in the metagame as well, where sometimes the wrong choice for a laner can become like a good choice as long as you hover them. Okay. Damn, it's annoying. Okay. Good, good. He's coming for some damage. Nice. I knew that he didn't have enough damage because he used his Qs. I didn't see his message. As in, sometimes you know that your laner should do a certain thing and piss off. But every now and then, people will make funky decisions. They'll think, oh, I should maybe stay, I should maybe greed for something like this, right? Like, don't greed here. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Like, if this guy stayed, that's a very clear dive from the Graves. And that would be, oh, that would be piss poor if we died right there. Right? But if he ends up canceling his back and staying, it's like, okay, instead of doing my blue, I should just come over here. Right? So this is what I mean by the metagame. It's like, you have to understand that if everyone played the theory, yes, you know, there are a lot of cases where you don't have to do anything, you can just go farm. But sometimes, if you're in like Platinum, Gold, or whatever, any elo really, even Challenger, people do random vicious shit. Just do something. Just do something random. So if you get a hint of that, right? If you get a whiff of that, it's like, oh, this guy loves to just push up randomly. It's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna hover him just in case. Because if you notice it, you know, maybe the opponents have noticed already. This guy's got a tendency to, you know, poke under tower or something. Like, man, this guy really loves... It's a turbo aggro, like... It's... Graves. Be able to steal the raptors in time. He's hovering. He's hovering, so we don't do anything. Oh boy. See, I didn't expect this guy to just go all in. Oh, shit. Hey. I mean, he had no choice to fight there at that point. He had fought from such a far distance. Good, though. It's good he got out. Let's watch my guy. Yeah, like, see, this guy might fight. He might still fight. I'd like to do my Krugs, but I think he might get hit. Okay, good. Nice, good. There's a TP from behind, the Aatrox is coming. Okay, good. Yeah, Aatrox is just farming. Whenever you do an engage, if you take a little bit of time to observe the lanes, just see whoever's available to fight, it can help you a lot. Just for example, your EQ, right? The animation for the EQ. Okay, let's start with reaction times, I guess. I like to go by like the average. 7. Oh man, and see, this is what I mean. I didn't think this guy would just fight. I guess he moved that way because he thought that we were there, and we were in the river, yes, but we wanted to take it back. So that's the comms thing, right? It's like, hey, don't fight, we're backing. The average reaction time of like a human being is around 300 milliseconds, right? 250 to 300, something like that. So if you have an animation that's like half a second, 0.5, right? For the most part, right, if you're just looking at it, you should be able to react. Oh, is this guy fighting? Like this guy's fighting. Yeah, I saw his ulti go off cooldown, or go on cooldown. So if you have anything that's like a second to cast, while you're casting it, you can just take a look at the map if you need to, right? Anything you do, like if I EQ, if I'm just autoing some minis or something, you know, these things, it's both like a really long time and a really short time, right? Because if I asked you, hey, would you be able to react to something that's coming at you 0.75, right? It'd be like, oh, that's less than a second. But that's a really long time, depending on the perspective, I suppose. And to me, it is. So for me, every time I try to do something, I'm making sure I just check the map. If you can build that habit, you would definitely accelerate your climb way faster than the average person. Because most people don't even look at the map to begin with. But like now you're looking at the map like between every action, like yeah, dude, finish your camp, look at the map. Right? Recall, look at the map. Press your fucking Q and wait for the animation, look at the map, you know. Start the microwave, look at the map. Get that strike breaker. Nice. Oh, this guy ulted, okay. They're gonna go for this in 45. I'd like to play for the bot tower. I'm gonna cover mid first, and then I'm gonna go here actually. Okay, yeah. If this guy recalls it and says that he's gonna go towards this, then I absolutely help him. Gonna fire a Q at me. Yeah, you can react a lot faster when you know something's coming as well. That's why knowledge gaps so really important. Where it's like if you know what a champion can do, if you know the thresholds and everything, it's so much easier to play against it. I'm gonna force his dash. I see the Vex behind me because I checked the map. I'm waiting for that, I'm waiting for that. Q ulti. Okay, watch out for Vex. She's still in the river. She's gonna run back towards mid. Doesn't matter though, I'm gonna just take this. Nice. Always look at the map here. Right? EQ, look at the map. That way I'm always updated. Especially when you play an engaged champion. Whenever someone engages and goes, oh, I thought someone would follow up, it's like, well, it shouldn't be a thinking game. Right? It shouldn't be like a... As in, it shouldn't be a guessing game, is what I mean. Like, don't think or guess. Know, instead. You have to know. It's like, oh, I thought you were there. Okay, I know that this guy ulted. And hotkeys help a lot, actually. Help a ton. Ooh, I took that from him. I was just trying to help him. Turn that down. Okay, they're stacking on mid. They don't have the Herald. Graves is just doing the classic Graves thing. Classic Karasmai. Just take the wave. Oh, I'm told to take the wave. Ooh, they're gonna invade my bot side though. I think I should recall instead of taking my camps so I can get here faster. Slightly faster. I might lose my Raptors, my red. Oh wow, okay, I was gonna say, I'd lose my Raptors and my red, but not my Krugs. Even though I'm skipping these two, it's because I already have a buy. I already have a pretty decent buy, the Kindle Gem and the Ruby Crystal. It's not like the best build path, but this from Winter, right? Then I'd be able to get there in time. Just because with Accelerated Recall in Home Guards, you know, I can match my team maybe. They stall the Graves out, and then we fight them. But we don't have to explore that, because that's not what happened. Good. I saw this guy on this ward. Starting the red, I'm looking at the map. Right. I'm gonna do a video on my keybinds for sure. Like I was gonna do like a big video for 100k. Thank you guys. There's a TP and Graves there. Okay, that means I have to drop Rift Hilt here. Get pressure. I'm gonna take a look at this. The fight doesn't look too bad. Graves is gonna come over here from the left. I can maybe intercept him. He just had to use his dash cooldown. Miss the Vex ulti. Maybe we catch someone. Nice. Good. Good. I should have maybe walked up to my Cassiopeia and blocked. I wish I could set area binds, like in StarCraft. In StarCraft, you can pan your camera to a location and then save that location, and then just use the binds. It's like the F keys. Because League has F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or self, and then teammates and stuff. But you can absolutely make use of set location binds. That'd be really cool. Maybe a little bit too sweaty. But I don't see why you wouldn't want to reward sweaties. Let's get rid of the blast cones. Stalls Graves' path a little bit, and I can take this on the way out. You'll notice my teammates are recalling. Or, well, at least one of them is. The other one's smart. He's taking the ground. And he stands to deny. So when Graves comes back, he won't have any camps. It's worth stalling your own back. Because the dragon's not up anyway. Although you'd like to get there a little bit early. I understand this. I think it's a worthy trade-off. We're not going to buy control ward here. It's going to ping the side lane, because this is their only play. Yeah, this guy's angling that way. Yo, you're going to die, man. You're actually just going to die. Oh. There he goes. It's the Cassiopeia player ego, for sure. He stepped into the shield too, and the Zeri jumped over the wall. It's funny. I have nothing to do. The whole play was like, okay, you need to play safe topside. We need to just set the dragon and get the dragon. Totally fine. It's kind of sad that happened. Now they get a little bit back. They get the wave, and they could potentially push a tower. Now that Orianna has to respond there, kind of like if they all decided to shove down, maybe it would have been tough. But they have to respond to mid-prio first, so it's totally chill. Right, this game's got a lot of push and pull, and as long as you keep updating your information, right, even as an ADC player, a mid lane player, whatever you are, make sure you're always watching the map, get an updated look at the game plan, right? Because second to second, the game can change. You know, in one moment, it could be winning. It's kind of like the Horizon problem in chess, actually. If you look 20 moves deep, one move might look really good to start with, right? Given all the configurations. But then if you look 21 moves deep, you know, there's a chance that that initial move is not good anymore. Oh. No, I'm not going to do this. Am I going to do this? No, I'm not going to do this. I can go on mid. Definitely go on mid. Problem is, I don't have my team. We need to wait for the bot lane to push up. Oh. Okay, I can do this. I'll back up. I don't know why he would bump his own teammate like that. It's kind of funny to me. I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, this is not good to me. Not proper. Maybe we take the camps at most, but getting the kill on the Zeri, it didn't amount to anything. This is another thing that a lot of people make a mistake on in League of Legends. They'll just kind of like die for, or they'll fight over nothing. I don't like this a lot. The more disciplined play in like 99% of cases after like 20 minutes is to just fix your side waves. Once you fix your side waves and force someone to move away from mid lane, then you could, you know, push mid lane. It's this idea of having 3 resources, right? You have 3 lanes. If you leverage all of them, it's a lot better than just sending 5 mid. There are times where you should 5 mid for sure. There are absolutely times. Let's say they have an inner turret, and the moment you take that down, you know, you can push your ward up to here without a turret, right? Like in the simplest, most reductive terms, like a tower can see wards. And because a tower can see wards, if you take it away, you now have a location where you can ward where they can't see it. And a lot of people won't think of it this way, but it's important to understand that singular quality about towers makes it so valuable to take, alongside the gold and everything else. They're gonna dump into the front. I should maybe just go on the Soraka here. I'm watching the map. Nice, good. I'll keep back to that, it's fine. Okay. Ah, the blast cone. He flashed over, or he jumped over. Then I think he flashed me just now. I was trying to dodge all the auto attacks from Zeri. Zeri's pretty fun actually to play into. It's kind of like Yone for me, where you can dodge their important stuff, their Qs. His auto attack hit the blast cone and me at the same time, so he actually CC'd me there. I wanted to use the blast cone to my advantage. I should have flashed over and went to hit it immediately. I didn't expect him to dash. If I knew he would dash, I wouldn't have flashed this way. Maybe I should have flashed down here instead. But let me finish my explanation. Basically, like, if you go down a lane, you have to have a reason. So if we go down this mid lane, the only objective to take would be this. Why don't we just take this exposed tower here on top side? Make it so that, you know, if we wanted to ward like here or something, we could. And not that you would, but like, you know, you could ward here and here, still the most standard locations. But you could also ward in lane if you want to see that they're going for like a tricky route for a flank on Baron, you know what I mean? So, I'm just gonna ping that I'm going in. Go for the Soraka? Oh no, go for the Vex. Oh, he got me with a fear. Oh boy. I'm okay, I'm okay. Nice. Ah, the short flag. Whoa, dodge that. I see this area. I'm gonna use the Graves as an exit. Okay. Good, good, good. Yeah, let's go for the Baron. Let's make sure I pan my camera, take this. Oh, yo, you're gonna die. Try to flag to one side of the Baron and then Q to the other. That way it doesn't make you go in. We'll flag a little bit further out. Nice. Wow, it regened actually. It's like 1209 or something. Good. Yeah, so it's important to understand that kind of macro concept of like, do things for a reason, right? Like, okay, we could take this tower, it's exposed, sticking out like a sore thumb, and then we can push up our vision line. That allows us to know when they're going to be in that area. And like they have no clue, right? Like the opponents have no clue where we are. We could be in our jungle, they would never know. Okay, I'm just gonna go kill this guy. That's a funny one. I'll go for Quantum here. Oh, you got me. You got me there. Nice step. So, normally you could go for the dragon, but because 3 people are down, and it's later in the game, you want to be pushing towers. This is one of the things that, you know, I would get criticized by a lot of challenger peers for in the past, where it's like, yo, you just wipe them and you went for camps. It's like, yeah, I want to go for camps. You know, I'm like, oh, on the one hand, it's free time for camps. On the other hand, you do want towers. Like, come on. Now we can't. Oh, dude. Okay, I mean, I was gonna say we can't do this because Zeri's defending, but the moment we kill her, playable. I like this ping on the dragon. I feel like going for the game is a little bit greedy, a tiny bit greedy, because we could throw it and we could lose the dragon, or you could be a beast and just block for us. Nice, nice. Oh, there you go. I didn't expect the Aatrox to literally just full send it down top lane. I thought he would back and come play. But hey, that was fun. That was fun. I had a good time. I died once. I made a mistake there. I should have flashed south instead of to the right. I thought the blast would be smart. I just wanted to flash to the right because I wanted to still be in contention. You know, just in case I need to knock up this area. But this area actually rolled over the wall too, so that's kind of sad. But GG. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the chat up there. I forgot to take that off while I was recording, but hope it's not that disturbing. And welcome back, I suppose.